Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I usually like to do these videos in my car, but there's just no way. It's 95 out here, but it's a hot 95. Let's see, September until October is the hottest part of the year for us. I remember when my little boy used to go back to school, and I used to think, why is it so miserably hot? Always so miserably hot on the first day of school. Well, that's our hot season out here. So I was also suspicious that is what ruined my phone. So that was expensive, and I don't wish to recreate that misery. Everything is so expensive, it has to be accepted. So I have some tasty chamomile tea. Some of you like to drink tea with me while I do these videos. Okay, so another person bought the HelloFresh. Thank you very much. And so they used my link, and I hope got the $100 off, and I got $10 off on my box. So 4 of you have purchased the HelloFresh, and I got $40 off my boxes. So I thought that was awesome, and thank you very much, whoever you were. So it was 97 today. Well, it was only 97. It's fire season out here. Okay, so what I've been doing is preparing for the holidays. So yesterday I bought these, so I'm buying the candy early. I usually just have candy, for Halloween. I might make some chili this year for, I like chili, tater tots, and marshmallow Rice Krispie treats. So earlier today I shared with you guys some of my money making schemes. Swap meet, that's where I sell all my old junk, all my rejects, of eBay, and I started Etsy, just starting. And then I have the HelloFresh. I earned 40 bucks. And I am also a Shackley distributor. How that started, I was in the salon one time, and there was this young girl, and she had 5 babies in a row, and she was really sick, and she couldn't get back up on her feet. And this lady goes, who was in the salon, I'll never forget this, she goes, I'm sorry to be snooping in on your conversation, but I heard, you talking about how deathly ill you were, and I sell Shackley, and if you will buy the Shackley square meal and drink in some milk 3 times a day, I think you can get well. So the girl said, okay, I'll try it, and within a couple of weeks she came in and she goes, I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna die. And I told her, believe it or not, I've known a girl who died after having 5 babies. The husband came home and found her dead in the bed with the baby. And so ever since then, I've always been a Shackley distributor, but you can stop and then start back up. And if any of you sold Shackley under me, that would be so super duper. So, okay, so those are my money-making schemes. Swap meet, eBay, Etsy, YouTube. I didn't write that. HelloFresh and Shackley links on my YouTube channel. Some of the women do Amazon Prime links. I think that one would be a great one. And then if your followers order on your link, you get a little, like a little commission. Okay, so I told you guys I have been fasting 12 hours a day. And so you might be thinking, why? Well, I guess it's about a month ago, I just had this terrible sense of impending doom. Like something awful was going to happen, and it has been. Oh, okay. I thought my phone disconnected. Lots of horrible things have happened. Afghanistan, the floods, you could go on and on. So at night is when I pray. So I started fasting from 12 at night until 12 the next day, and then I pray, and I pray for my followers too. I pray, when I pray, I say, I don't know who needs help, but can you send your angels to help them? So I started fasting, and so far I really can't tell the difference, but I know that you're supposed to pray and fast, and if you're like me, fasting it's always stymied me as to how I could do it. So in a month that I've been doing it, I fasted 15 days, and I ate 15 days, and no worse for the wear. That's biggie too. So I go to the self-help group, and everybody's very deathly ill and obese, and I thought, yeah, it's the alcoholism. If it doesn't get you one way, it'll get you another way. And so I thought, what the diet would be to go on would be the paleo diet. But it's so strict, and I thought, I can't see how I could do it. And today it popped into my mind, and I thought, yeah, I think this has to do with fasting. So on the paleo diet, you're allowed to eat meat, which is fine with me, fish, eggs, vegetables, fruit, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, healthy fats, and oils. And then you're supposed to avoid sugar, soft drinks, my nemesis, grains, most dairy, legumes, beans, artificial sweeteners, vegetable oils, margarine, and trans fat. So if you're like me, you might be saying, yeah, that's a good way to have a terrible life. But as you get older, you want to control your diet, or do you want to kill yourself? So what I came up with is the 50-50 thing. Starting at dinner tonight, I do the paleo until dinner tomorrow. So I will be eating, I'm not going to do my paleo food because it's going to be meat and vegetables, but I bought this pork roast, so I'm going to make it the HelloFresh way. I just put oil on the meat and under the meat, and then it's already seasoned, and I slide it in the oven at 450 covered, and then I bake it. And then here are some tasty vegetables I grew out of my garden. Yes, hundreds of dollars later, hauling dirt, watering my garden 2 times a day, and this is my biggest harvest. That is fine. So tonight I go on the paleo diet. One little exception though. I drink decaf. I'm still quitting. I'm weaning myself. But at midnight I stop eating. So from dinner one night until dinner, and then after lunch, and then dinner tomorrow, I go on my regular food, which is anything I want. Also, I bought today, I was looking for these. I bought these chicken tenderloins, and so what I did, here's one. Yeah, I just packaged them up into about 5-ounce portions. And then, so they ended up costing about $1.50 each. Those will be perfect. I like chicken and rice anyway. No rice on the paleo. Okay, so $1.50 each. So that we're finding good food that's not too expensive. Now, I want to talk to you guys about these disasters. I've been talking to my son. I've been doing the talking. He's been doing he doesn't want to listen to it. But the time to think about it is before the disaster. Try to remove your car. If the fire is coming, and hopefully with yourself in it, just drive out. And then if everything is okay, you can drive back and you will still have your car. So in my case, say rain, I have a hill. All I would have to do is drive my car right out by where I live, and then my car Okay, now about bodies of water. Okay, here I worked in a salon, and why they were allowed to do this, there was like a big dip in the road and it filled with water, and a kid didn't know it and he ran through it and the car sunk and he drowned. And then we had a kid who tried to, there was a rushing, we have water out here, it's called Lakeside, and there was rushing water, and he tried to ride a horse across. I don't know if the horse survived. I know he didn't. So so I want to remove my car, but I want to pack my trunk with food and water when I do that. Maybe even myself. And make sure you know, out here, you know, when they told us to stay put, there was no way we could get out of town the last time the fires came. That scared the daylights out of me, but it was okay. So just for a few ideas, chili and crackers, vegetable soup, you can eat that right out of the can, or chicken noodle soup, tuna, pork and beans, you can eat those right out of the can, peanut butter and bread, shelf-stable milk and cereal, and deviled ham. So here it is, if you need a little stockpile list. When I first started the car living, I just went out and tried to buy canned food, 31 assortment. Okay, when I was sick that time and I went to the food pantry, this is another bad thing. Out in the back country, a lot of poor people live out there. And then, you know, the big fires come, and this is what makes me so nervous about these homeless living out there. I don't know what they think. They're going to hitchhike into town. Someone's going to rescue them when all the rich people are on fire. Anyway, so what they would do is they would just put a bag of ice in a cooler, and that was a refrigerator, and that will work. So I have a very close place where I can get ice, but if anything happens, it'll probably run out. So at the first sign of trouble, we want to fill our cars with water, with gas, for sure. And make sure your car runs half decent. Okay, I wanted to mention volcanoes. One of my customers was in the Alaskan volcano, and I go, well, what do you know now you didn't know? She goes, we should have had gas and cash. My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law were up there with Mount St. Helena's. They moved to Hawaii and it was dreadfully expensive. Then they moved out here just in time for the terrorizing fire. It was horrible. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm securing containers of water, because if anything happens, no water. So I'm cleaning my trash cans, and I'm going to be buying some trash cans to keep water in. And I am preparing for a severe recession or depression. Okay, I showed you this, but I want to make mention of this. I bought this for $2, and if this recession goes on, you know, and it gets bad enough, somebody's kid might, like my son's. But this was what started the hate fest at the old apartment. I had my car trunks piled full of coats. But I donated those, and it was okay. It wasn't okay, but there was nothing I could do. So severe depression, you want to find stuff you could sell. So if you could get that for $2 today, and you don't desperately need the money, in 5 years you might need the $2. Okay, so you want to store food. What I'm storing is cans, basically. And plant a garden year round. I am having a bit of a problem, but you know, at least imagine if I don't have any money, this might come in handy. Okay, you guys. Oh, I almost forgot to show you something. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I buy these at Dollar Tree. And then yesterday, where is it? Oh, it's over here. I made this feta cheese. This is so delicious, especially on these crackers. And then I wanted to mention this combination. Somebody said, why do you buy those stupid sunglasses? Because they look cute with my stupid watch. These are cheap, but it was all I could find. So when I can find more good white sunglasses, you know, summer. Also, I try to find silk blouses. Guess what? The luxury items didn't sell good at the swap meet at all. So, okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.